This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good night, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for April 4, 2023. And in the news tonight, a man shot while picking up child from Meadowbrook Prep. A man was shot at the entrance of the Meadowbrook Prep School in St. Andrew on Tuesday afternoon. Reports are that about 3 p.m., the man arrived at the entrance of the school on a motorcycle to pick up a student when he was attacked by gunmen traveling in a motor vehicle. He was shot multiple times and was rushed to the hospital in critical condition. The gunman escaped. The incident has left the students, parents, and the staff of the institution traumatized. Father who allegedly killed a 17-year-old daughter in police custody. The father who allegedly stabbed his 17-year-old daughter to death on Barr Street on Sunday is now in police custody. According to reports from the Electon Road Police, the father of Shaniki Calvert was taken to the hospital for treatment at approximately 1:30 on Tuesday morning after he was found unconscious with his throat and both wrists slashed. He is currently being treated on the police guard. The man was being sought by the police after Shaniki was killed following a dispute at their home. Reports are that about 1:10 a.m., a dispute developed between the father and the daughter when a knife was used to inflict a wound to Shaniki's chest. She was taken to hospital where she died while receiving treatment. Investigations are ongoing. Nalda charged after pistol and ammo found in bar. One man has been charged for the seizure of a firearm and 4 rounds of ammunition at a bar in Dunbehold in Portmore, St. Catherine on Saturday. Charged with the possession of a prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition is the 23-year-old Ronaldo Douglas, otherwise called Naldo of Dunbeholding. Reports from the Portmore police are that about 9:35 p.m., lawmen acting on information went to the bar. Douglas was accosted and searched, and 1 Glock pistol with a magazine containing 4 9mm rounds of ammunition was taken from him. He was subsequently taken into custody. He was charged following an interview during which he gave a caution statement. Farmer robbed of over 20 goats and cash in St. Anne. A farmer of Prickle Pole in Claremont, St. Anne, has been charged with robbery with aggravation and wounding with intent in connection with an incident in the community on Sunday, February 12. He is 28-year-old Floyd Johnson. Reports are that Johnson was among a group of men who forced open the door to another farmer's dwelling and attacked him with machetes and stones. The man attempted to flee from his attackers but was chased and chopped. He was then tied, robbed of cash, farming appliances, and 23 goats. The man managed to free himself and was assisted by residents to seek medical treatment. Johnson was subsequently arrested and charged. Burglar caught by residents after escaping woman's house through window. A man who broke into a woman's house in Parrytown, St. Anne on Monday has been charged with burglary and larceny. Charged is 25-year-old Clark Sinclair, a laborer of a Parrytown address in the parish. Reports are that about 1:30 a.m., the woman was awakened by sounds coming from her kitchen and went to investigate. Upon seeing her, Clark allegedly attempted to escape by jumping through a window. An alarm was raised and Clark was held by residents and handed over to the police. Men charged for shooting cop conducting ATM transaction in Spanish Town. The police in St. Catherine have charged 2 men in connection with the gun attack and attempted robbery of 2 cops who were conducting a transaction at an automated teller machine along Old Harbor Road in Spanish Town, St. Catherine last month. Charged are Joshua McPherson, otherwise called the Tough Youth of Old Harbor Road, Spanish Town, St. Catherine, and the 31-year-old laborer Nikhil Delavante, otherwise called the Ghost of Westmore Avenue in Spanish Town. They were charged on Monday with wounding with intent, shooting with intent, attempted robbery with aggravation, possession of a prohibited weapon, using a firearm to commit a felony, and the possession of firearm with intent to injure. The police reported that about 1:10 p.m. on March 15, a police inspector and a police constable were conducting business at the ATM when they were pounced upon by the accused men who were armed with handguns. The men opened fire on the cops, which was returned. The inspector and one of the attackers were shot in the exchange, and they were both taken to hospital. Investigations later led to the apprehension of Delevante. Both men were subsequently charged. Man charged for March beryllium attack, 6 others in custody. The police have charged a man in connection with the gun attack on a beryllium courier van at the Scotiabank in Portmore, St. Catherine. The attack occurred on Sunday, March 19, as security guards attempted to service ATMs at the bank. The criminals made off with $23 million. In providing an update at the police press conference this afternoon, Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitzbailey disclosed that Shamar Yi has been charged with 12 offenses in relation to the incident. Yi is of Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Further, Bailey disclosed that 6 other persons have been taken into custody in relation to the robbery. We have the information, we have the intelligence, and we are working, but I am not going to get into any more detail regarding that, Bailey said. Meanwhile, Commissioner of Police Major General Anthony Anderson explained that with the use of technology, rapid intelligence gathering and agile investigative processes, the police were able to quickly progress the cases immediately following the incidents. Prior to the March incident, criminals in February attacked beryllium security guards attempting to service ATMs at the JN Bank, which is near to Scotia Bank. In the more recent case, this led to the recovery of vehicles and other evidence, as well as the apprehension of a key suspect in less than 12 hours after the incident. He has so far been charged with 12 offenses in relation to the robbery, Anderson said. Man allegedly fatally stabbed by brother in Clarendon. A man is in custody following the fatal stabbing of his brother in Tollgate, Clarendon this morning. The deceased has been identified as the 37-year-old Anthony Smichael, also known as Pops, of Ebony Park in Tollgate. The police say about 9:15 a.m., Smichael and his brother had an argument, which subsequently led to a tussle. The brother then reportedly used a knife to inflict multiple stab wounds to Smichael's upper body. He was rushed to the hospital, where he died while undergoing treatment. Man fatally stabbed in Christiana. Police are probing the fatal stabbing of a man in Christiana, Manchester on Monday night. He has been identified as Glenford Isaacs, 31, otherwise called Jermaine, a resident of Silent Hill district in the parish. A police report said about 7:15 p.m., residents stumbled upon Isaacs sitting along the roadway in a pool of blood and alerted the police. Isaacs was found suffering from a stab wound to his upper body. He was taken to hospital, where he died while undergoing treatment. Statistics from the police show that up to March 31, Manchester recorded 12 murders since the start of the year, the same figure for the corresponding period last year. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.